Hi everybody, it's Julie. I'm here and I am making last minute Halloween decor. I have the Waverly White paint. I have this package of stickers that was in my stash, and I have this board that was literally in the dirt in the yard. I'm going to go ahead and just wash that paint right onto the board and get it ready to hold my stickers. Next, I need to find the middle of the board to figure out where my letters need to start. And I have just doodled the letters down below. And I'm going to be using some gloss Mod Podge for this project because I want to use it up. So I'm putting this on where the word hang is going to go. And I'm going to go ahead and put those letters down. So I did figure out what the middle of my sentence would be, as well as the middle of the board. And so that's how I'm figuring out where to put my letters. I used the back of my pen to push the letters down so that they would stay. And then I brought out the Mod Podge and I brushed it on over the letters. I continued the same process to put down all of the letters onto my painted board. I straightened out the letters and spaced them the best I could and let it dry. After setting aside, I pull out the strainers, the black felt, some wire, and some wired hangers. I'm going to take the strainers outside and paint them with this Rust-Oleum semi-gloss paint. And I do paint them on both sides. After I show them to you, I'm going to take the paper off of the wire hanger. I'm going to pull out my felt and measure it to the length of the wire hanger and fold it in half, folding it up and gluing it on the inside and outside around the wire hanger. I'm going to press the felt down around that wire hanger. I added some extra glue up in those corners, and next I'm going to take some tracing paper and I'm making a template for a bat wing. I'm using tracing chalk, and I will go ahead and cut around that, and I will have my bat wings. And here is the strainer, and you can see when I saw that laying at the Dollar Tree, I thought it looked like a bat. And so I bought 2 of them. So this is our small one. We're using one hanger for this one. We're going to go ahead and I'm trying to attach it so that it will hang from the hanger. Next, I'm going to grab one of the wings and I'm going to pull it in towards the strainer or the bat face so that it would be hanging down, like I'm trying to make it look like it would look if it was hanging upside down. It worked. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the other side and I'm going to bring that in towards the face. I had a little spot that didn't get glue, so I glued that real quick. Okay, so next I'm going to take out the wire and my wire cutters. I'm going to cut a piece of wire and I'm going to be using this to make my body stick to my wings and make sure it stays there. So I'm using a push pin to kind of make a hole in the felt so that I have a place for my wire to go through. I feed it through the little hole and twist it shut, and my little bat is done. We'll come back and show it to you in a few minutes. Now we're going to work on the larger bat, and for this one we're going to use 2 wire hangers. Although the setup is different, the process is the same. This time I'm going to take the 2 hangers and put them side by side at the edge. I'm moving the handles in towards the center. I have spread the hangers apart. I'm going to use some wire to go ahead and put the 2 hangers together. I'm going to measure and I had just enough felt to lay the felt out and then fold it up. Just like before, gluing it on the inside and the outside, and then adding glue up there in those corners. I'm taking a piece of scratch paper and I'm going to make a template for my bat wings, and that way they will both be the same. I am tracing my bat wings onto the felt, and I'll be doing that for both sides, and then I'll be cutting them out, and I will have bat wings for my large strainer bat head and body. Okay, it's time to attach the strainer bat head to the bat wings. So we're going to take out the wire, and again, we're going to go ahead, put a hole, put our wire through, and we'll be tying the strainer on to the bat wings. And it works really well because we start with that neck. The neck is thinner, and it will go there and then go up on the thicker handle, and it stays in place really well. After I get the body attached, I realize that I don't want to see the handle right there. So I go ahead and I cover it with a piece of the scrap, and I really like that. It's time to bring the wings in closer to the body. And so we'd be doing that for both wings, bringing them in closer to the body. And darn, the wire pops through on this one. So I just go ahead and cut it off and continue to pull the wing over. About now is when I realize that I think I need a bigger body, more wing area. So I had a piece of scrap that was the perfect size, and it was already glued together, and I just had a hole in there, put that over the handle. I'm going to glue that to the edge, and this fixes the problem perfectly. So I'm going to put glue on both sides, so it's glued to both sides of the wing, and I can't believe how this is coming together. So much fun. And yep, I was shopping Spectrum Art Creations Saturday live sale. Again, that was Spectrum Art Creations. Every Saturday they have a live sale. And I love to go and hang out and watch. And so that's what you see over there on the left. Yay, our large bat is finished. So here I have 2 of the black fences from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to cut those bottom stakes off, and then I'm going to connect the 2 together and making one very long fence, but it's going to be the back of my sign. Those are the little connections. You just put them together and you have a connected fence. So here is my Let's Hang Out sign. I'm going to go ahead and flip it underneath 2 of the pieces. I want to be able to use this for other things. It's possibly going to go out in our backyard as a sign, the Let's Hang Out. But in the meantime, this is for Halloween. So we're pulling out those skeletal bats, and I'll have those ready. But first, we're going to attach our strainer bats to the sign. I'm going to use wire to attach them. I wanted to see how things were going to look. You know, I was getting impatient, just wanted to see what it was going to look like. I'm adding a bow over here on the right side. Remember my porch, I'm doing all the flowery stuff and the pretty stuff. So I wanted to add a bow over here, some of the purple flowers, and this flower those were from Dollar Tree. Next, I'm going to pull out a couple of rings. I'm going to add one to each side of the outside. Then I have stop. Then I have these Christmas tree hangers, and they're really pretty. They're black with the little knobbies on the sides, and I'm going to add those to the rings. Now I have these little push pins. One of the things that was happening as this sign was buckling in the center, I'm just going to take those push pins from Dollar Tree, add them to the center, and they hold really well. And this sign is finished. I'm hanging it on my front porch over in the corner. I love the way it turned out. I do have a couple of solar lanterns that I may hang out there with them. But I think that it's going to be really fun. Maybe some creepy cloth or something. Let me know what you think. I love this for last minute Halloween decor. Thank you so much for joining me, and come back. Let's hang out. Bye. Bye-bye.